Welcome mates, I'm Bloodthirsty Lord, but you can call me Lordy, and today we're back on Paragon once again. Should we see more Twin Bloods gameplay in the background? I know it's a bit laggy, I've been having hard times with my connection, but no matter what, we're going to try our best to upload and make some amazing videos and play this bloody amazing game, Paragon. But today's topic is going to be bloody amazing, and that is more lore that came out of the loading screens, and we found so much more, which might give us a great understanding of what is actually happening in the universe of Agora. So this is going to be bloody amazing. We have so much to talk about, so much juicy information. But before we get into this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe button to keep up to date with the greatest and latest Paragon Gaming content and Paragon Gaming news. And if you haven't turned on notifications yet, make sure you do so by hitting that little bell button next to the subscribe button in order to have the chance to become one of the first mates on the channel up to date with my amazing Paragon Gaming content. And as always, expect it here first. So without further ado, let's get straight into this. Also mates, if you haven't watched part 1, you can do so in the link in the description. Click that link and you'll be able to watch part 1 of all this amazing lore information before getting to this one. So you have all the knowledge that you need before we get into this video. I had a couple of special announcements. Some of them I'm holding them back until a later date because they're still in work in progress. And I thought it was going to get done soon, but it didn't. But some of the announcements that we're going to do right now are pretty bloody amazing. And that is, firstly, Merry Christmas to all you mates out there. I know it's Christmas in Australia right now. It might be Christmas in your place in a couple of hours from now or a day from now. It doesn't matter. Just the thought of Christmas and having Christmas come up and celebrating Christmas is amazing as expected. So if you guys are doing it as well and celebrating Christmas, tell me what presents you got in the comment section down below. Or you can send me a tweet of the actual present you got on Twitter at BTLLords, which the tweet should appear on screen right now. So you can tweet at me and I can see all those amazing goodies that you got, because I did get something amazing as well. It's a chair, a gaming chair, and now I'm relaxing on this gaming chair instead of using my Tyler 1 chair, aka this wooden chair I had before, which you can see in my facecam videos that I did on other games. And it was kind of annoying using that chair, but now I've got a pretty chillax chair and I'm pretty proud of that. Thanks, Santa Claus, because we all truly believe in Santa Claus. He's bloody amazing. Another little small announcement, but it's obviously very important, is all your mates' support. It's been great to see, especially because of this video. Your mates have supported this with actually sending me tweets of some of the loading screen images of the special lore information that we haven't talked about yet. So it's great to see that you guys are helping me out and helping me try to get this out, because I personally try my best to collect all the lore loading screens, but it's kind of impossible because the chance of it actually dropping is super low, surprisingly. And I got some new ones and some old ones, mostly old ones, but hey, you mates helped me out and now we can get to do this amazing video talking about all the new lore information that did drop within the loading screens. So let's talk about the first lore drop, and that is some have spent lifetimes exploring the vast debris fields of Agora's Great Orbital Ring. Ooh, that sounds interesting, but does it connect to anything straight away? I don't think so. I can't think of something straight away unless it's something to do with Gideon, because Gideon's an evil guy and he's able to explore the world or the universe of Agora quite easily because of his actual abilities, torn space and that, and all of his abilities being themed around space. I personally feel like Gideon's the only one that can actually travel or explore around space, so that could be him doing that and obviously exploring the Great Orbital Ring. But also the key word is some have spent lifetimes. We could think of some heroes that have spent lifetimes on Agora or have some lore information saying they've spent lifetimes, like Sevarog, Countess, and there was another one, I'm not exactly sure, but I'm pretty sure there's 3 people that have stayed alive for quite a long time. And I'm guessing they could be exploring the world as well to look for this Great Orbital Ring. Let's move on to the second lore information drop that did go in the loading screen, and that is, many are called, few answer, and none have been chosen. So this is kind of interesting. So many people have done this or tried to apply for whatever this is. Few answered it, but none have been chosen. Who is doing the choosing? And who is trying to be one of the chosen ones? That is kind of interesting. I actually want to know more about this, but it doesn't look like we have enough information to know about that. But it's good to know that there's something interesting happening on Agora that needs a chosen one. So that's super intriguing. It could be people from the Ashura civilization that we try and think of, and we try and theorize about in the last video. It could be them, or it could also be the actual heroes in Paragon. So that's something to take into consideration when connecting this lore information to the game. But we don't have enough information yet. So let's move on to the next lore drop, and that is lore drop number 3. Of the many, which will be Paragon? Okay, so it looks like Paragon is now a title for something or someone. And this sounds pretty sick, because if we take into consideration heroes or some type of ancient civilization coming to account to this and having the title of Paragon or beholding the title Paragon, That sounds bloody amazing. I know half your mates might not even know what Paragon means, so this is the exact definition of that. A person or thing regarded as a perfect example of a particular quality. What is that quality that we're taking into account to give the beholder the title of Paragon, and whoever that beholder is? Because what if it's like the most kills ever, or the most ancient living creature, or thing on the actual game, or hero-wise like Sevarog? Maybe he's the beholder of the Paragon title. We don't know, but this could be a straight connection to the other lore drop number 2 that we just talked about, which was many are called, few answer, and none have been chosen. What if that title of being chosen is a title of Paragon, or beholding the title of Paragon, and that means you're the chosen one? That sounds super cool. I'm hoping that's what it is, and if that is what actually it is, that is crazy, mates. I want to see that happen. Let's see that happen, mates. And let's see who actually gains the title of Paragon. Or could it be something that's endless occurrence, that one person owns the title of Paragon, then it gets taken from him for another particular quality of another hero, and then he or she does own the actual Paragon title? I don't know, but it sounds interesting. It sounds like everyone's fighting for this, and not many people have been chosen to have the beholding title of Paragon. Let's move on to lore drop number 4, and that is the Ashurite engravings fetch a high price in the black markets of Letha. We might have mentioned this in our last video, but I'm not exactly sure, but this will connect to the next lore drop and the final lore drop. But with this, it pretty much means there's some type of ancient civilizations, because they have some type of engravings, and it's in the black market on Letha. Letha is one of the 3 moons that we do know of from the Agorian moons. So it's kind of interesting, because the Ashurite have actually opened their seal to Letha, which I don't know what that exactly means, but that's all the information we do gain from this actual information right here. And obviously they sell the Ashurite engravings for quite a bit in the black markets of Letha. And now let's move on to the last piece of information or lore drop that we are going to showcase within this video, because I found this one and I have not seen it anywhere on Reddit, on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube, anywhere. I have not seen this, and it's bloody amazing to find it out. And this is the lore drop, the final lore drop. A season dies, a wheel turns, a seal opens, thus a end nears, so too a beginning. Ashurite engravings. So that's one of the engravings in the Ashurite engravings that are sold in the black markets of Letha for a high price. So that's super intriguing. And what does that actually mean? A season dies, a wheel turns, a seal opens, thus a end nears, so too a beginning. So most likely, once they've opened the moons for, or not opened the moons, opened the seals for the 3 moons, a new beginning approached, but then also ended something. What was the ending of Letha? What happened on Letha before the Ashurite did open the seals on those moons? Or on Letha especially, because now we know Letha is a black market, plus a civilization or place they can pretty much chillax. So I want to know what is actually occurring. What do these seals exactly mean? Because right now, the only thing that we get out of the motion or the action of opening a seal is that one thing ends and another thing begins. That's from the Ashurite engravings. And I can't wait to see what comes next. This was likely the most exciting part of all the lore drops, in my opinion, because it's got some intriguing quotes that comes from the Ashurite engravings that we've been hearing for such a long time, the Ashurite's engravings, but we didn't know too much, and now we know what they've said, or one quote they have said in the Ashurite engravings, which I find super amazing. And that is all the new lore that we currently know of, and we need more lore information. So if you guys have found anything else in Paragon, in the loading screens, or in general about Paragon, and you have images or anything that you want to send to me on Twitter, make sure you do so, because it could be featured in the next lore video that we do make in the future, because I know there's going to be more lore information dropped in the loading screens, but we can't collect them all straight away due to the fact that it's so low, and if the spawn rate of them are low, it might make it hard to get the new ones, and most likely we'll end up getting more duplicates than the new ones. But either way, it's always good to try your best to find these lore drops, because if you mates do, make sure you send that image as quick as possible on Twitter to me. So pretty much everything that we explained today and discussed within this video, the information, the hard evidence, and the theories are giving us a great understanding of what is actually happening in the Agorian scene and what is actually happening in Paragon, because there's so much more that we need to know and we must know, because it's super intriguing and I want to know what's happening behind the scenes. Most likely we get more lore drop towards the actual full release of the game, all throughout other stages like what they did here, surprising us with lore in the actual loading screens. It wasn't mentioned anywhere until someone experienced it and then sent me an image, and then I experienced it, and then we start making videos on it. So we might expect more lore drop from Epic Games and Paragon team very soon, so we get more of an understanding of what is actually going on and that is going to be one bloody amazing experience. But as always, mates, I want to know your thoughts about this video. What do you think about the hardcore lore information? And do you have any theories that you want to explain? If you do, make sure you explain them in the comment section down below, because it's always great to know what you guys are thinking. So leave your opinions and thoughts in the comment section down below. So mates, if you did enjoy this video, show your support by smashing that bloody like button. Let's try to get 250 likes on this video. And if you mates want to see more Paragon Gaming content and Paragon Gaming news on my channel, all you have to do is share this with your friends and hit the subscribe button to become a mate today. And that is all for this video. Oh, time to go, but don't you worry. We'll back very soon. Hang tight, boys, because you ain't seen nothing yet. So it's legit like 35 to 40 degrees Celsius, and my mic is stuffing up. I just saw it in the actual recording when I played it back, so that's kind of awkward. But a special announcement, best moments. The next episode will be out on Christmas in American time, because it's obviously Christmas here already, but it'll be close, and it's coming out very soon. I'm still working on it. It's going to be bloody amazing, so get hyped, mates.
And that it feels right.